The first lesson of Chapter 2 focuses on integers. We're going to do four things today. We're going to graph integers and their opposites on the number line. We're going to compare integers using a number line, ordering integers using a number line, and then lastly finding absolute value. First thing to do is to graph each integer and its opposites on the number line. Here we have two integers. We have a positive 3, we have a negative 6, and then we're going to use number lines to solve these. So if I'm going to graph this positive 3 on the number line, I'm going to go to the 0, and then we're going to go to the right 3 because it's a positive 3. If I'm going to do its opposite then, I see that the positive 3 is 3 to the right of 0. I'm going to go now to 3 to the left of 0, and here I am at negative 3. That would be the opposite of the positive 3 on the number line. Here I have negative 6. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do negative 6 on the number line. That's 6 to the left of the 0. Now I'm going to do 6 to the right of the 0, which would be positive 6 on the number line. The next one has us comparing integers, and we're using the greater than or less than or equal to if they're the same. We have a positive 2 and a negative 4. And when we're comparing these integers, we're not comparing absolute value, like how big that number is. We're comparing which one is further to the right on a number line, which one has more positive value. All right, so we have a positive 2, so we're going to graph that. We have a negative 4. Okay, so even though the 4 is a higher absolute value, I'm still going to go with the 2 because the positive 2 is more to the further to the right on the positive scale on the number line. So positive 2 is a larger number. Here we have to use the number line to order the integers negative 2, positive 5, negative 4, positive 1, negative 1, and 0 from least to greatest. So we're going to use that same thing we did last time. We're just going to plot this on the number line and then answer that question. So we have negative 2, we have positive 5, we have negative 4, we have positive 1, negative 1, and 0. So I made this just really easy for myself. I can read from left to right and put all these numbers in. So I'll go negative 4, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, and 5. Lastly, we need to find absolute value. Here's the definition of what absolute value is. A number's absolute value is the distance from 0 on a number line. So this is a little different from what we've done before. Here we're just finding the distance from 0. So since the distance can never be negative, the answer is also negative, never negative 2. So let's look at these two. We use a number line to find this here. We have positive 7. So if I go over here to positive 7 and draw that in, it's asking me how far away is that from 0? Well, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spots away from 0. It's 7 absolute value. Here we have negative 4. So let's plot that at negative 4. Remember, absolute value is asking me how far is that from 0? 1, 2, 3, 4. It is 4 spots away from 0. So we see that the absolute value of a negative number is going to be a positive number. And then a positive stays positive.